Toastmaster Rishija Bagaria. Thank you.
Excuse me, waiter. One Chinese bhel, one cheese momos, one dal makhani, one butter naan, one malai kofta, one paneer butter masala, one roasted papad, one veg pulao. That will do. No, wait. One sizzling hot brownie with ice cream towards the end. The waiter looked at me awestruck. I wondered, was it because of the humongous amount of food that I had ordered? Or was it because I was flying solo that day? The waiter curiously investigated. Ma'am, all the orders of the sabzis will be half plate, right? This simple question triggered a train of thoughts in my head. Is my tummy half full or half empty? Should I remove that one sabzi or should I cut down on that copious Chinese bhel? But wouldn't it be a shame to dine at Bombay Shivsagar and not order its most celebrated dish? The waiter chimed in. Ma'am, order. Guilty for wasting his time, I hastily answered. Cross out that pulao and dal makhani. The waiter left to my relief. But I was very disappointed. My father had taught me the right way to eat North Indian food. He always said, Beta, this cuisine is essentially supposed to make one feel like one has overeaten. And you still end strongly with desserts. And if you are lucky, you might also be taken to Shakti Bhaiya in the heart of Dibrugarh for pan. And if you are luckier, your elder brother might take the entire family for a long drive to the Bogeyville Bridge. The next table order had arrived. One sniff of this dish broke my imaginary South Asian delicacy of lentils and rice cooked with a dash of sugar and topped with clarified butter. Oh, I mean khayali khichdi. Soon I realized that a car ride with my parents will not take me to Shakti Bhaiya and Dibrugarh, nor will a scooty ride take me to my childhood chuddy buddies. In fact, Dibrugarh in reality is 1,465 kilometers away from Calcutta. This number started making me feel very sick. I felt as though the same exact amount of weight had been dropped on my shoulders. The vacant seat in the restaurant right in front of me started staring back at me. I felt as though someone had strangled my neck with a tight rope and I really couldn't breathe. My eyes had started welling up, but just at that moment I felt a pat on my shoulder. And a familiar voice spoke up. Hi bro, Rishija, right? I didn't see you in economics class today, you bunked college. I knew I was caught off guard. So I quickly wiped my tears and I slowly turned back to see who this girl was. And who do I see? Muskan Agarwal. This Kanpur girl was supposed to sit next to me for the next 3 years at Xavier's. And I remember her from the college orientation day. She mispronounced career as carrier. And the entire class broke down in laughter. So I sheepishly replied, Yeah, I was not feeling that well. She interrupted me. It is okay, bro. I understand. Xavier's can sometimes feel like Tihar jail. I immediately offered her the chair next to me because Muskan had obviously passed the vibe check. Also, don't you remember that huge amount of food that I had ordered? Obviously, if I ate all of that alone, I would have to pop Digin tablets the same night. The waiter kept bringing in food and we kept eating. But as we were reaching the end, Muskan notoriously called the waiter. Bhaiya, we will also need veg pulao and dal makhani. The waiter stared at me and I stared at Muskan. Muskan replied, "What? How can you guys claim to have eaten North Indian food if you do not feel like you have overeaten?" The waiter, very pry by nature, asked, "Ma'am, all the orders will be half plate, right?" Muskan got so furious. She angrily replied, "Do we look like people who will be satisfied with a half a plate of anything?" The waiter left. That day, we certainly ended strong with desserts. We also voraciously devoured that free bowl of mouth freshness like true Indians. More than my tummy, my heart felt full. Because I could sense the beginning of a new chapter of my life. A home away from home, Calcutta. Bombay Shivsagar, nestled at the 22 Kamak Street of Calcutta, no longer offers the option of Chinese bhel to its diners. I mean, half plate of Chinese bhel to its diners. So whenever I am in the city, I make it a point, even if I am alone, to visit this place for its famous celebrated full plate of Chinese bhel. The waiter still works there and still cunningly asks me the same question to tease me. "Ma'am, half plate." But this question no longer triggers me, as it no longer reminds me of my loneliness at a new place, at a new city. Instead, it reminds me of the lesson that it is okay to feel lonely sometimes. No one can live like an island. We all yearn for a full chair in front of us, a room full of people, a full table full of food, or should I say, a full plate of everything in life. If you ever find yourself sitting alone somewhere, and God forbid if it's a restaurant, I wish that you recall this story and know it in your heart that your life shall always be a full plate. Thank you.